we live next week.
And you don't like that. Yeah, be honest. You don't like it.
Are you spending too much time retyping ads and designing flyers? Imagine a world where your marketing is seamless, professional, and always on point. Unlock the power of your brand with Data Charlie MSP. Introducing Data Charlie MSP, your new secret weapon in digital marketing. We handle everything from the initial concept to the final production of your digital ads and video promos. Why choose Data Charlie MSP? Because we're not just about making ads, we're about making your ads stand out. We ensure your message hits the mark every time, reaching the right audience with precision. Forget the hassle of repetitive tasks, such as retyping ads in your various social media groups or outlets. With our team of experts, you get creative solutions that are tailored to meet the unique needs of your business. Think of the time you'll save and the increase in efficiency you'll gain. Data Charlie MSP allows you to focus on what truly matters, growing your business and engaging with your customers. Every second counts in today's fast-paced market. Don't let manual processes slow you down. Let Data Charlie MSP elevate your brand with cutting-edge marketing technology. Ready to transform your marketing strategy? It's time to say goodbye to the old ways and hello to high-impact, captivating video promos and digital ads that drive results. Hello everyone, act now and take the first step towards a more dynamic and effective marketing approach with Data Charlie MSP. Elevate your brand today and watch your business thrive like never before. Call Data Charlie on 1-833-202-9553 or email info@datacharlie.com. Remember, at Data Charlie, technology becomes reality.
For many years, Paul Skyberry, the founder of Faith Foundation Liberia, has dedicated his life and resources to building leaders in Africa. His foundations provide scholarships for students across Liberia and other parts of Africa. At a young age, Paul started out as a little child laborer, breaking stones and selling it to make a living. He later realized that stone breaking was not a successful business strategy, but rather modern child slavery in the 21st century. While running away from the civil war in his home Liberia, he experienced tremendous suffering across Africa. Today, he is an award-winning author, a mentor, a motivational leadership life coach. He believes that a person can become a better leader by understanding the core values spelled out through his leadership teaching. Qualities such as influence, assertiveness, adaptability, conscientiousness are cited as the most important qualities in books written by Paul. Ambassador Paul Skyberry has taken lead in supporting to solve some of the leadership problems in his community, his home country Liberia, and other parts of Africa. So he is now going around Africa, providing his own funds and carry on management leadership workshop empowering the new generation. The purpose of his leadership style is to influence and encourage people from the grassroots, local communities, religious groups, the NGOs and local governments to get actively involved in the new generation of leaders to take over and lead Africa in the right direction. He believes that Africa will only rise because of the qualities of our leaders. That is why his new empowerment strategy is to refresh the people of the nations to overcome leadership challenges and transform Africa. To invite a new breed of leaders that will lead by positive example and become the frontrunner in the new generations of leaders in Africa. Faith Foundation's leader shared the visions with his spiritual mother and partners in the United States, Bishop Dr. Rosetta Cox, founder of the Cox Evangelistic Ministry in Virginia Beach. Dr. Cox connected associate partners from other states all around the US, such as Bridges of the Gap in Virginia Beach, Christ Lamps Ministries in North Carolina, Dr. Gary and Tyler of Virginia, Medley Family Care Group, also known as Mama Shoes, in Pennsylvania.
Comrade, welcome.
Thank you, brother.
I mean, I keep it bushy here.
More like you, more like you. I mean, nobody call my head, no, bro.
Yeah, I see that. I know that. How has the hustle been?
It has been good. We are grateful for life, and we thank God for the gift that He's given us, and He continues to give us on a daily basis. We are grateful, brother.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. So you've been like up and down. What's the time now in India as we speak?
It's 9:38 right now in India.
Wow.
Yeah.
That demonstrates the wonders of God, my man. Why it is late on that side, it is day here.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Sure. So the podcast has been streamed on different different outlets. We're on Spoiler Liberia. We're on Breaking Inspire, my personal page, and we're on YouTube as well. So today is another day. Charles will be joining us in a couple of minutes. He has already received the link to join this conversation. But today seems to be a very interesting conversation. Well, we just lost our colleague from India, Miawe Asinoa. I think he's rejoining us, and so he's up and he's rejoining us. He's rejoining us. He's rejoining us. He's rejoining us.
Sorry, I had a breaking of my internet.
Yeah, sure. So today, today's happens to be a very interesting topic.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. It happens to be a very interesting topic. You know, too often We need to provide this sort of education, that helps our audience out there on how to navigate the space. So we are waiting. I mean, in a few minutes, our colleague will be joining us. Charles Howard, I think I shared a link with him already, and probably he'll be joining us in minutes. So let's take a small break. When we come back, then we'll be going to our trending, very trending events.
Thank you, brother.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. Like you guys send you the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash? No problem. Whether it's paying essential bills, or renewing online subscriptions, stay in control. Stay seated. There is nothing to stress about. Even organizing something to celebrate the most important lady in our life, whether at home or in another country, can all be so simple. You only need a network that makes it possible to stay connected no matter where you are, so that you never miss a thing. That's why I'm here.
In a world where a girl always needs her mama, every moment of connectivity counts. We develop routines that require a means of staying in touch with the world around us. Some routines revolve around sharing what we enjoy. Some routines are about what is necessary. Other routines mean staying at home to prepare everyone's favorite meal, still enjoying entertainment. No matter where you are or what your routine is, you can count on me and the entire team working all over the country to develop the best service available. Orange is here.
Well, guys, so we will go to our first segment that has to do with trending news across the globe. There are a lot of trending news across the globe, and we'll be going to it. First, we'll start with crisis in Sudan. Sudan is currently experiencing severe turmoil as the conflict between the Sudanese armed forces and the rapid support forces continues. The violence has resulted into numerous civilian deaths, mass displacement, and a looming famine. The United Nations is considering whether to renew and possibly expand sanctions on the country to curb the flow of arms and in conflict. The situation remains dead with ongoing humanitarian crises and human rights violations across multiple regions in Sudan. Bangladesh, there is a Bangladesh is grappling with devastating flash floods affecting nearly 6 million people. This is the country's worst climate disaster in recent memory, following the earlier impact of Cyclone Rama. The flooding has caused extensive damage, and there is an urgent need for humanitarian assistance. That's according to Global News. Also, climate change and environment, the United Nations is emphasizing the need to invest in clean air initiatives to combat climate change and its relative health, environmental, and economic impacts. Meanwhile, Iceland has unveiled a global glaciers graveyard to highlight the existential threat posed by rapid melting ice. That's also from Global News. Um, Also, in terms of conflict, there is the war in Ukraine remains a critical international issue with ongoing hostilities between Ukraine forces and Russia troops as both sides continue to engage in intensive combat. Civilian casualties and displacement rates are rising. There are also concerns about the stability of Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant with fears of a potential nuclear incident due to the conflict's proximity to the facility. So that's about Ukraine. There, we all know that years ago there has been serious fighting in Ukraine, and it calls for concerted effort, United Nations effort to actually bring the war to an end. But as we speak, we said there are rising fighting between the two parties, the Ukrainian army and the Russian troops. So in politics, the United States, the political landscape in the United States is heating up as candidates prepared for upcoming presidential primaries, with several Democratic and Republican contenders announcing their campaigns. Key issues like the economy, healthcare, immigration, and climate change are likely to dominate debates. Additionally, recent investigations into former President Donald Trump's legal challenges have kept the public and media engaged. Also, in the United Kingdom is dealing with political turbulence as the current government faces criticisms over its handling of economic issues, including inflation and the cost of living crisis. There is growing pressure on Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to address these concerns, especially with upcoming elections on the horizon. Global climate diplomacy, world leaders are preparing for the next round of climate talks at the United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP 2029, in December 2024. Key topics are expected to include carbon reduction commitments, financial support for developing nations, and strategies to combat the increasingly visible impacts of climate change, such as extreme weather events and rising sea tides. Humanitarian crisis in Nigeria, at least 48 people have been killed following a fuel truck explosion. Such incidents are tragically common in the region due to the poor state of infrastructure and the prevalence of illegal fuel siphonning, highlighting the ongoing challenges facing Nigeria's energy sector and public safety. That is according to the nation's news. In entertainment, the 2024 Paris Olympics have drawn significant attention from African nations, with various events and photos capturing moments of athletic achievement and participation. This includes highlights from Kenya athletes and the Kenyan house at the Olympics. That's according um, to the nation's news. In politics as well, the Algerian president, Adi Majid Taboual, has been declared the winner of the recent elections, securing 95% of the vote amid low voter turnout. Taboual's victory is viewed with skepticism by some due to the significant backing from military and limited opposition. Well, that does it for our trending event, and we are very, very much um, excited that we have concluded that stage of our presentation. So that's it. Yes.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you for highlighting these trending news out there. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, Charlie is asking for the link, so probably he's not seeing it. I have to send it to him as soon as possible. So as I do that, can you be okay? Let me play this quick, and then when we come back, we check.
Are you spending too much time retyping ads and designing flyers? Imagine a world where your marketing is seamless, professional, and always on point. Unlock the power of your brand with Data Charlie MSP. Introducing Data Charlie MSP, your new secret weapon in digital marketing. We handle everything from the initial concept to the final production of your digital ads and video promos. Why choose Data Charlie MSP? Because we're not just about making ads, we're about making your ads stand out. We ensure your message hits the mark every time, reaching the right audience with precision. Forget the hassle of repetitive tasks, such as retyping ads in your various social media groups or outlets. With our team of experts, you get creative solutions that are tailored to meet the unique needs of your business. Think of the time you'll save and the increase in efficiency you'll gain. Data Charlie MSP allows you to focus on what truly matters, growing your business and engaging with your customers. Every second counts in today's fast-paced market. Don't let manual processes slow you down. Let Data Charlie MSP elevate your brand with cutting-edge marketing technology. Ready to transform your marketing strategy? It's time to say goodbye to the old ways and hello to high-impact, captivating video promos and digital ads that drive results. Hello everyone, act now and take the first step towards a more dynamic and effective marketing approach with Data Charlie MSP. Elevate your brand today and watch your business thrive like never before. Call Data Charlie on 1-833-202-9553 or email info@datacharlie.com. Remember, at Data Charlie, technology becomes reality.
Well, welcome, Yahweh Augustine Noah. I want to say welcome again to this Nexus conversation to our audience. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Like we said today, we'll be looking at two very important decision path in terms of career choices and also the dreams that we pursue. And so today, our brother Mel Noah will be expanding more, or Charlie will be chipping in. I myself, I will be playing the devil advocacy, where I'm going to be asking, more questions and also providing my own perspective on the topic, and we'll see how we can best inform our audience on the topic we are choosing today. But Mel Noah, what do our audience expect from today's conversation? What exactly are they to gain as a result of joining us for today's conversation?
They should expect to yes, strange things like stop chasing your dreams. They should expect to understand choosing careers. They should expect taking advantages or advantage of opportunities. They should expect to understand the disadvantage of things you might meet up with if you choose dreams over career in a country like Liberia. So those are things that you expect to learn or to understand. So a lot of things concerning career dreams, especially limited to Liberia, will be discussed. And I'll also be talking about opportunities for study abroad in some of the sections in our discussion. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. That sounds very interesting. And so, well, how can we start the discussion? Dreams. First of all, we want to know what are dreams. I mean, what are dreams before we come to career? What's your own definition or your own perspective when it comes to careers? And you let us know why it's a career and how do people choose a career? What are factors to be considered? And also dreams. So let's start with career first.
Today, my thank you, comrade. Today, most of my discussion will be on self experiences, self-understanding of these words, and my advices and the examples that I'll be given will come from myself and other colleagues that I've seen go through similar problems. So dreams are like self-inspiration to become what you think you're supposed to become to make you happy as a person. I'm not defining it from the dictionary or from a Google. I'm just saying dreams are what we aspire for, the inspiration we have to become something that we think will make us happy in our future. Yeah. So but when it comes
Comrade,
to
can I hold you
career,
there? Comrade,
dreams
can I
are
hold you there? So that
yeah,
you continue. Sorry if I will
yeah.
stop, but for the benefit of the audience, let me provide a dictionary definition of dreams. Then when I do dreams and that of career, and then you can continue from where you stop. I hope I'm not, uh,
Yeah, it's okay.
sort
It's
of,
okay. I understand.
yeah. So we say career is a professional journey that involves a series of roles, responsibilities, and jobs, often within a particular industry or field. It is typically planned and developed over time and includes the accumulation of experience, skills, and achievements in a chosen profession. Career is often pursued to achieve specific goals such as financial stability, social status, personal development, or the fulfillment of a professional aspirations. So as a professional, you can be a professional footballer, you can be a lawyer, you're a professional lawyer, a professional teacher. And what are dreams? Dreams are aspirations
Hmm.
or are aspirational visions or desires that are deeply personal and often tied to a person's passions, values, and inner motivations. Dreams can be broad. It encompasses ideas or ambitions that are not necessarily bound by practical constraints or current circumstances. They reflect what a person hopes to achieve, experience, or become, often on a grand or idealistic scale. That is a definition from what we require from vision and from career and that of dreams. So you can continue, comrade.
Good. So good. So as I was saying that dreams are like aspiration of what the person want to become, who they want to see themselves becoming in society in terms of their personal motivation, as I said. And career, on the other part, is an individual journey that comes through work, education, through practices, through vocations, through entrepreneurship that develop into a particular profession to make the person earn or become a notable person in society. All right. So if you look at dreams and career, they both have few things in common, like inspiration, motivation. Aspiration is also a common thing between the both of them. But in our country, because we want to limit our discussion today in Liberia, right? So it is not wrong to chase a dream in most countries because these facilities will be given to this opportunity will be given to you. Once we hear what you want to become, they are willing to support you. But in Liberia, our dreams are big, and the financial support or even the moral support are not even available. So today, I will start by telling you choose a career and stop following dreams in Liberia. Choose a career pathway and stop following dreams as a Liberian. because most often our dream takes many years. And the worst thing is, it don't even come to reality. But if you have a career plan, if you have a career plan that you are working on a daily basis through work, vocational vocations, through education, through entrepreneurship, over the years you will develop a skill that will become a career. And that is a clear path that you can see once it is being set aside that, hey, this is my career and I'm following it. All right. So today I want to start with how not to follow a career, or ways in which most Liberians have followed career and they are come to a dead end. Come here, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Okay. So the first thing, do not choose a career because of societal pressure or because of family pressure. All right. Do not choose your career because of family pressure, because societal pressure. So, what do I mean by that? Most often when we are in schools, our parents are doing our best to send us to school, and they have most of our parents don't have the education to choose a career path for us. Most of us are still to be corrected, but most of us parents don't have that parental mindset to choose a career. And most of the people that have parents already have a career, they want to use their ego to choose the path of their children. Instead of building them up to give their career, they are giving them something that they think they should do. So, for example, a child to go to school in Liberia, attend New Destiny High School, and they are brilliant in the school, they graduate, and their parents will be like, I want you to become a medical doctor. Now, this child, looking at the medical doctor career, they might not be one of the people in the world that has patience. They might not have the guts to do anything for MBBS. They are not patient to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 years to become a proper doctor, or they don't even have the passion. Neither do they see themselves as a doctor in the future. But because the parents want to become a doctor, they are going for being a doctor. Societal pressure comes when you feel like, oh, two of my first graduates from the same high school is studying MBBS, they will become doctor. Myself, I can become a doctor. I was smart in school, so I can go into doctor. Now, if the career path has a clear direction, it's easy to follow whatever opportunity you find. For example, if you have a passion to build a career to be a doctor, wherever there's a program, scholarship, or workshop, or free whatever volunteerism for working hospitals, clinics, community engagements, you will feel very happy to participate in such activities, building up your anxiety, your zeal, your desire, and your skill to become a doctor. So you are now waiting to be put in a formal college to study MBBS, become a doctor. So you start a career by following whatever opportunity you will find out. So that person will start to build a skill until they become notable and someone can say, hey, I see this person has passion for this. Let me support that career. So that's one way not to choose a career. And there's another way to choose a career. So do not choose a career because the parents think that, hey, you're smart, you could go into this. And you can't choose it by going straight to university and studying it, because if you, I'm waiting to graduate from high school, then start my career to become a medical doctor. Once there's a career plan, you will always take advantage of whatever you will meet. That's one way. So the next thing is, do not choose a career path because of a GPA. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen the smartest people in other countries becoming um, psychologists, becoming therapists, becoming during the name of this schools I'm forgetting. They are not. They are becoming. They are doing education as a major. They are very
Mm-hmm.
brilliant. They are geniuses. They become people of they become reputable people in their universities and the high schools. When they graduate, they find themselves studying other education or doing therapy or whatever. But the Liberia, once you graduate with a GPA that is high, bam, engineering, bam, civil engineering, straight medical doctor, straight physicist, straight mathematician. The thing is, you have to look at the Liberia job market. How many physicists are really useful to society right now? I'm being honest. How many mathematicians are really enjoying their career or their dream right in Liberia? Most people did not even plan to become to become mathematicians or to work to where they are working. They started following a dream that led them to a career path. They choose a career path for the dream, and now they are working to these places they didn't think they were ever going to work. So if you are following a dream because you felt like you had a high GPA in high school or a high GPA in your previous classes or whatever you're studying, and you think you should become a physicist, it's very wrong way to choose a career path. It's very wrong way to choose a career path. Now, you can graduate I'm not saying it is wrong to graduate with a high GPA and also follow a dream for civil engineering or a career for civil engineering. If that is your aspiration, if that is your motivation, you can follow it. But don't wait your whole life waiting for someone to put you in university before you start following that pathway. You can start going construction sites. You can start linking up with engineers. You don't have to go to the big engineers in the country. You can start the people that are building right in your community, learning few things from them, like the black sizes, the lane sizes, how to measure, how to draw, manual house plan, learn from them. Basically, as you go on, you try to put yourself in university, you already have a concept or a mindset to develop on. For as soon as we graduate from high school by RGPA straight, we become civil engineer with no idea on how bridges are built, no idea, nothing, not a single understanding about what civil engineering is about. But we're good in mathematics, we're good in physics, so yes, we can become civil engineer. So these are things that I think we should look at critically in Liberia. And then
Oh, hello. Augustine, are you there? Hello, Augustine, are you there? Augustine, are you there? Well, okay. So thank you so much, Augustine. Kind of his internet is giving a bit of problem, and so I think the key message he's giving, he's trying to send across is that we have to be very careful about the career path or the dreams we chase because most time we dream of becoming. Okay, yeah, you are back. I was just trying to provide some information since you went off, so you can continue from where you stopped.
okay, so if you are following this discussion, just ask a question in the comment section. Also, give your input in the comment section. All right. So, as I was saying, most of the time, our friends, we come up, we see our friends becoming something, and we feel like we can do the same. Then we just believe that we have that whatever you want to become, you can become that person. But what is that thing going to make you to become society? Have you thought about it? And most of us don't think about what our career going to put us into? What are we going to become? We just find out that this course, or this my friend is doing right this subject, or in this course or in this profession, I should go there. They my friend. This my friend. He's a construction engineer. I think it's a very good course. It's making almost 2,000. I should go there. No, your career path should have a plan. She have resilience. When I say she have resilience, it means that you don't really have to wait for 100% to chase it. I started from the beginning. I keep saying it. The reason that most of us graduated in Liberia, we have BSc degree and we are driving motorbikes, we are riding motorbikes and driving Teslas around because we didn't know where we were going. We just did a degree. In a clear example, as you're looking at me right now, I have a BSc in one very important course in the world. Right now in India, it's one of the booming courses that you can find. Biotechnology, BSc biotechnology. We are involved in food production. We are involved in tomato paste, mayonnaise, onion paste, garlic paste, fruit juices, soft drinks, a lot of things that we have our pathway through. But in Liberia, these things are not much of an importance because I came with a degree. I spent 1 year in Liberia, applied to the Blue Plate Mining Company, didn't get a job. Applied to Coca-Cola Fire, didn't get an audience. Applied to Aqua Left, they said they want to pay me 150 per month. My transportation alone at $208 USD from my hostel place. I am $208 USD, but they want to pay me 150. So I know who I'm going to be paying that friend though. So you have to find a career path that first thing first, at least it is needed in the society. It is needed in the society. The job market is looking for such people, such career, or such professionals to use them. In every 5, 6, 10 years, there are new careers that come up, there are new professionals, there are new jobs that come up with new career or new qualifications. So before you go into your career pathway, instead of following dreams, search the world market, find out what is making headways, find out what is needed. Also find out which one that they have a better income. Before you go into it, connect yourself. There's something I learned from one of the various speakers, David, Mr. Davis. I'm forgetting his last name. He worked with the mission education before. Very, very brilliant guy. He said you need to be able to package yourself.
Yeah.
So if you want to become a civil engineer, if you want to become a civil engineer and you have this career pathway and you want to go to start a BSc in civil engineering, first connect yourself, network yourself with people that are already professional people in that career. Know them, connect with them, befriend them. If it costs you to serve them, serve them. There is a saying in India that says, you can call the donkey Papa if the donkey is the only way for you to go on the farm. Call the donkey Papa. So the donkey is supposed to follow you, but you are following them because why? Because you need the donkey to be able to go on the farm. So if you need to be able to follow a career path that people will know you and be able to employ you easily, find people that are already professionals in that career path and befriend them for networking sake. So most of us, we made this mistake. And here I am today. Here I am today with a degree that is very important. Every day, you come on social media or you come on Google on in India here. There are a lot of biotechnologists that they are in search for. The bad thing is some of us can work in India because we are foreigners and we are students. But this career path in India is very good. Not just India, in the UK, in other countries, good. But it's not good in Liberia because the market is not ready for them. So, in order to choose a career pathway or where to choose a career pathway, you need to understand your country wants or needs in terms of careers. know what the NGOs are looking for, know what institutions are looking for, know what the government is lacking of, know the careers that are limited but are wanting. Because there are some career or professions that are limited, but they are not wanting a country. They are not marketable. They are not in them. No one's looking for them. For example, a biotechnologist is wanting the Liberian market. If you become a biotechnologist in Liberia, people that get master now, we should do 15. People that get BS now, we go 30 yet. I stand to be corrected. I saw Benita, I said Mankpala, her sister is, she got up a BSc from India in biotechnology. I saw her celebrating. Her family went for her to the airport, they celebrated. I was happy for her, and I felt that maybe they have somewhere they're going to put her for this degree. But I have this degree 1 year ago, and I know there is nothing for it. I wish I even did BBA at that time. I was going to find a job in Liberia, better than finding a biotechnology. I'm not saying that because you will fail. I'm saying look at the world market, look at the country's job market, know what is one thing, and know that in this career path, I have people that can help me out. Yeah, comrade. So I will stop here and I will take questions and then we can continue the next session.
Wow, wow, wow. That's actually correct. That's actually correct. And I just like the way you put it in terms of how high school students or Liberians, go about choosing their careers. And you strike a very key point, especially looking at market trends. What are the, I mean, what are the available opportunities in terms of you utilizing the degree or the knowledge you acquired? Because sometimes if you uh, just get a degree, because of your dreams, and then at the end result, after you have spent 4 5 years, especially in the worst case scenario at the University of Liberia, where you spend 7 years in basically in maybe a physics department, and then you come down to start teaching, then it's a problem. And also it's a waste of time. Isn't it? Then it's a problem and also a waste of time. Because your essence of spending 6 years to earn a bachelor degree in engineering, be it what kind of an engineering, is not to go back in the classroom, right? So if you wanted to go in the class, wanted to go in the classroom, why not choose a career path in education so that you become, valuable and usable in that area? Than choosing a career path you spend 6 years at a university, pursuing maybe geology. After earning a degree in geology, you come back in the classroom and kind of teach, or maybe go do communication. So I understand that part that you said that we should consider the job market in terms of choosing our career. We should know what are the needs, the needs of the job market. What is a gap, or what exactly do we want to fill in? And these are very very much uh, choosing a career. You know, but do you also, I don't know, what are your thoughts in terms of uh because I heard you talking about the issue of grade point average. Sometimes you score high mark in history, and then you will think that you should go do history at the level of university. Maybe you score high mark in science, and you think you should go do biology at the level of university. So what are your advice in terms of the strength of the students instead of looking at just job market? Don't you think that the person desire their aspiration too, they have to pursue it, but it's not just about getting a job? What is your advice, or what are your thoughts along those lines? Okay, I'm passionate about life, I'm passionate about health, I'm passionate about this, and even though there are not much in terms of what I'm gonna get, but I want to chase this dream. This is what I'm interested in. This is the kind of area that I want to make, contribution. I want to contribute into it more. And you're looking at these things. How do you look at the two sides, chasing the dreams, and then also choosing a career?
All right, Comrade. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. But let me say this: living in Liberia is strictly about survivability. I'll repeat that. Living in Liberia is strictly about survivability, surviving. Choosing and following a dream is now wrong. Most especially when a dream you are choosing or that you have is on the Liberia market. So a person can have the dream of becoming a nurse. As much as there are a lot of nurses in Liberia, nurses are still needed. You understand my point?
Yeah.
As much as nurses, pharmacists, as much as there are many in Liberia, they are still needed. And there are a lot of career paths or dreams that people have that can still be a career path. It is a dream, it can yet be that career path. So I cannot tell the person who has a dream of becoming a historian because they have back in classroom, I want to become a historian, not to follow a dream. No, that's not what I'm saying. If your dream of becoming a historian and you look at the world market and your dream is there and it is needed and that pathway is clear, that you will get a better job or status in society to follow that dream, you can follow that dream. But I want to be clear with you. If you want to follow that dream because you feel make you happier because when you get it, you be knowing the physicist, the chemist, the mathematician. My brother, you are looking for nothing. I know that English book can say flamboyancy. You are doing for nothing because you live in a society where you start to beg a man that they common MBA, you start begging for weekly allowance. You start visiting the banks, your friends are working to the banks to beg them for pocket change. So it's not about being called a physicist or a historian, but if your grade point in physics is good and you find out that there is a career power profession that is wanting in the job market, follow your dream. I hope I'm making myself clear.
Yeah.
But if your dreams or the grace is going mathematics is good, but mathematicians are not really needed like that in Liberia. Try to put the mathematics on an alternative course. For example, there is logistics and supply chain, there is accounting, there is a lot of jobs, like career path out there that involve mathematics. And if statistics is needed, a lot of entities in Liberia, even the government, in needs of people that study statistics, they need them on a yearly basis. These people are being researched for. So if you have a good grade point GPA in your college and you want to pursue your profession, try to look for something that is making money. As I said earlier, survivability in Liberia is the key point. Why we go to school, why we choose a career. In most countries, even that's why they have a career. But in other countries, it make a father dream of becoming a pianist and still become rich from it. Not in Liberia. Liberia can have a dream of becoming a physicist, and you graduate, and you never even find no job. You go back to high school. You go back to high school to go teach physics in the same high school. That is very degrading. That is killing your dreams. But if you have a degree, if you have your physics grade to be great in high school, and you feel like I should do something that will give me money, but I want to find it in my dreams pathway, find an alternative course that involves physics and mathematics, but also have a career path that is from the job market of Liberia, so that you don't miss your pathways.
Well, that sounds good and that sounds very informative and
I hope
educative.
I yeah.
We want to say thanks to those that have joined us. I want to say thanks to Difaso, my birthday Last Born Cooper, Sanga, Bo Harris, Prince Beleyima, Washina X Yuma, Fatu Gibson, Harry Sedio, Masmu Selif, Precious, Titi Mason. Thanks for leaving a reaction to our live podcast. We actually appreciate you following this conversation. It's very important that you leave comments. So we encourage you to share our live podcast. We encourage you to leave comments and or ask questions, react to the podcast, and invite someone to follow as well. Thank you so much for being there with us. So next we want to look at taking advantage of opportunities, such as scholarships and learning opportunities. I mean, how can students in high school or coming out of high school, how can they take advantage of opportunities? What are available platforms that provide them unhindered opportunities? How can they validate and how can they distinguish between between them being lured into fraud or to be extorted as a result of seeking opportunities to very valid and authentic platforms that can provide them updates around opportunities. Let's look at high school students taking advantage of opportunities. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, okay, Comrade. Yeah, sure. I think that Liberia is a virgin land in terms of
Okay.
development, in terms of what I will call or what is supposed to be called a literate society. It's still virgin to become a literate society or a literate country. We are still below the scale. And I think
Mm,
that there are a lot of opportunities out here or out there for students to take advantage of. One of the problems I find in Liberia, and I am not exempted from it, is that we don't do research for opportunities. We don't network. We don't use the internet for anything except for social activities. We buy the
okay.
town to watch videos online and to make TikToks, which is not wrong. It's for our own pleasure. But there are a lot of opportunities online for scholarships, partial scholarships, fully funded scholarships. But fully funded scholarship most often is not given to PSC programs. These kind of programs are only given by government entities, and these government scholarships, it takes serious money people to really, pass the exams and do the following things, the requirements and stuff. That your senior high GPA has to speak for you and stuff. You understand my point? But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you cannot find yourself a pathway or take advantage of opportunities. So there is this opportunity about studying in India. India is one of the cheapest places right now. India and China, and let's say Rwanda, they are few of the cheapest places that you can find your first degree at a cheaper price with a lot of facilities. So most of us we just want, I want to go to school in the country, I want to go to America. I want to go to school out of the country, I want to go to UK. I want to go Portugal, I want to go Spain, I want to go Netherlands. These things, these opportunities are difficult to have hands on, and most of the ones that we see on Google or Chrome, they are fraudulent or they have fraud activity because the fraud people who created these websites are using more money to make our website to show first. I think you understand what it means to publicize a website and how to do post
Yes,
spending,
search
right?
engine
I still to be
optimization.
corrected. I'm just saying what I know.
Yes, search engine
The,
optimization. They pay for
exactly.
their website to show up
The more
first.
money spent,
You spend more money, yeah. Sure.
exactly. So most of the fraudulent agencies or fraud group of people that are scamming people for scholarships around the world, they pay more money for their websites to show first. And when you see them, you think they are the best, so you go for them, and then it becomes scam. And equally, so it doesn't mean that there are no genuine scholarship of BScs. There are partial scholarships in India that are genuine. let's take for example, I used to work, I still work with a group of people called Idudat. I think they are the best agency that I've ever worked with. I'm not saying that because I've worked with a lot of agencies. I even have my own agency that I work. I've read about 3 person on my agency. I've read about 13 person on my previous agency I used to work with. You know, Idudat, I've read
You
like
say how you
six
call the
person on
agency
Idudat.
again?
But Idudat, Edudarte.
You say EDU?
Idudat. The reason I call them Edudarte. The reason I
Okay, yeah.
said they are one of the best or the best is because they don't just bring students to India, they take care of their students. They visit the campuses, make case for the students to the school and the university's owners, correct the wrong things that are going on, settle the student dissatisfaction, and also give them numbers of school attempts that can be used by the school on a yearly basis. So if your child comes through into that, your child is safe because they will visit the campus, make sure that child is in the good and make sure that child is going through good treatment. If there is any problem that child is being, it will be heard by Iduda, and Iduda will visit the campus and talk to the school owner. So Iduda, as much as many people say Iduda is expensive, it's one of the most genuine way to enter India and be treated like a child or to be treated like someone that's supposed to be treated right in a foreign land. So it did not have packages for students, for example, because going to the UK or to America for BSc degree is really difficult. It's really difficult. But going for masters and PhD is very easy, especially PhD. And for masters, you get a lot of scholarships online for masters program that you can find. In the UK, you can find cheap scholarship program. You can find one other program that you yourself were applying for before. In America, you can find the Mandela Fellowship. You can find a lot of the Mississippi Biblical Mississippi Fellowship. A lot of fellowships in America that can give you scholarship for master's program and PhD program. But for PS is very difficult for fully funded scholarship. So my advice to any young person out there would be take up a of the Indian scholarship program, come and get your first degree, then go online and start searching for fully funded master's program. You already be qualified because you have a first degree. You're not sending my point. So
Yeah.
chasing a dream of BSc or first degree to UK, America is simply a waste of time, waste of money. Because you spend a whole lot of money for a very long period of time. Imagine, let me give you a scenario. Spending 7K per 7,000 USD per year in the UK for studying there. Your food is not there, just tuition. Your housing will come, your food will come. If you calculate a yearly expenditure, it's something 15 to 18K, maybe 20K, somebody in the university 23K on a yearly basis. Even though yes, you work, and you have to spend 4 years in your studies, if you are paying 20K, 20 times full, 20 times full is about 80,000 years you spending in 4 years to have a BSc degree. But if you
Wow.
come to India on this agency like you did that, you pay 2,500 per year. Yes, 80,000 per year. I mean, your other expenditures are not really involved. I'm just talking about direct school fees and some activities, free activities. If you pay 80,000 for your 4 years studies in the UK or in America. But in India, when you come to you do that, they'll give you a package of 2,005 per year. In that 2,005 per year, they will give you a house to stay for the 4 years. They will feed you 3 times a day in that 4 years. They will give you running water, like water in the house. They give you current, and they'll give you Wi-Fi, and they will give you access to all university facilities, first aid medication, 2 5. So when your child is here on a do that for the 4 years, you'll be spending 2,525, 10,000 for 4 years with all the facilities, feeding, housing, current, Wi-Fi, everything you need, gym, everything. 10,000 for 4 years study. And sometimes if you follow university, if you pay less than 10,000, like my 2 years, so I pay 5,200, my first degree for the 3 years, including hostel. So sometimes you even find cheaper university. So I will advise you take advantage of the first degree, come to India. It's not your most desired area to come. Because most of all will be a place where they will say, "Are you America?" Quite a friend back when put your hands up, be like, "I'm in America, I'm in the UK, I'm in Australia." That's just that you want to show off. But if you really follow your career path, you come to India, get your first degree, go back to Liberia, search for master's program online, follow them and get them. And if you don't find them, you come right back to India, study a master's program for the 60,000 per year, and in 5,000, the whole year finished. You have your master's and your BSc in just 15,000. But that 15,000 is 1 year school fees in Canada, excluding your feeding, your housing, your activities. That's 1 year, 10 to 15,000 in Canada. And that 15,000 you usually have to get BSc and master's, your food, your house, your car, your Wi-Fi, everything will be given to you in that 15,000 for 6 years. So take advantage of your first degree, come to India, get your BSc, just search for
Wow.
organizations that give you scholarship and masters, and then you choose a career path from there.
Wow, that's very, very, very interesting. And Melway, it sounds very affordable. It actually sounds affordable. It actually sounds affordable for you to be able to how do you call it, to get the scholarship. I heard you talking somewhere around $3,000. I mean, for an entire year. I mean, you said for the 2 years for a master program in India. Were you saying for the 2 years
For
you're
the
going to
2 year
spend
for
in
the master
India?
program, yeah, 5,000 depending because the other universities are even cheaper. As an university spend 4,000, you spend 3,000, you spend maybe 2,900 for the 2 years, depending. If you don't want to stay in the hostel, you want to live outside your own and do your thing, you can pay as low as 800 per year. Then that
Wow.
1,006 for the 2 years for your master's program. But taking consideration, you want to stay on the campus, get a campus facility, first aid medication, feeding, transportation, all of things. You pay 5,000 for the 2 years. You get everything, including tuition.
Wow. Wow, that sounds very interesting. So tell us, I mean, you spent a whole lot of you you say you are recommending, you say Iduda, how you call it again? For in terms of
You do that.
agency.
It's spelled EDU. Yeah, you do that. EDUDRTE. If you go to you do that, just mention my name that one me way person who I recommended you. And so that your packages can be because everyone I work with they have a similar package for different countries. Like I work with Liberia. So if you go through me as my name, you're gonna give me a promo code or like giving a recommendation for someone I work with the company. You have some
Yeah.
level of advantage of getting some things that some recommendation, right? So if you go there and say, if you contact them directly and say, oh, one mail person connected me here, or you can even come to me directly, and 100% because I think I'm a Liberian and I think you can trust me. I think you can trust me. I believe you can trust me. And I think that your process can be done smoothly. In less than a month, everything will be done. You'll be here in India.
Wow. That's very great. That's very great. That's very great. That's a very good information that you are passing up. And we want to thank those of our guys who are leaving their reactions, their comments. We are discussing about scholarship in India. We are also talking about opportunities that you can make use of. Now Augustine Noah, a Liberian who is studying in India, is recommending a credible agency, international agency, that can provide you seamless experiences to acquire a very affordable scholarship opportunity to study in India. So if you are interested, you can reach out to him. Some of you are watching through his account, or you search for Miawa Augustine Noah, and you can give you a very seamless process into access affordable scholarship in India. I mean, India is a world destination. Go and search, you will find out that India is among the fifth highest destination for scholarship around the world. And so you can make a way. You can pursue that dream of studying internationally. Hi, Melvin, you have provided a very huge information. I'm sure most of our guys who are following and who are leaving their comments, they're going to make use of those opportunities. Um, we want to look at something again. I mean, role model. You're talking about, role model. I mean, how can we chase our dreams, our aspirations, and how can we look at people, as role models that we can learn from, that we can imitate, that we can, we can benefit from the experiences that probably they share. So, what are your thoughts around role models?
Thank you, comrade. You should kindly please display those partners that were sent to you. All right. So if you are following us, please leave your question in your comments in the comment section for it to be displayed and highlighted. All right. So about a role model, there is one
So
thing
let's
that
come to the
most of
photos
us
first. Let's come to those photos.
Liberians,
Hello, Miawe, let's come to these photos. I'm seeing you in these photos.
yes, yes, yes.
Where exactly, what exactly is going on here? Where are you guys
All
standing?
right. So this picture was taken. This picture was taken at Pomina University. Pomina University is a private university in Rajasthan. Um, is a university of a land acre of almost 300 plus acre of land, and they offer more than 100 courses, 100 plus courses. And this day was 2 days ago. We visited the campus to put smiles on the faces of the African students that are studying there. Some are from Togo, some from Ghana, some from Zimbabwe, some from Angola, some from Zambia, some from Gambia. I should see them standing there, and I'm the only Liberian right there right now. And yeah, so that was a visit, and you see the guy in the blue. I think it's I don't know if it's sky blue shite. Go back to the old one. Yeah, the sky blue shite on the right. He's the owner of that university. He has 4 different universities in India, and
You
we are
say he's
working
the
with
what?
all of these universities.
You say
Yeah,
he's the what? You
so
say I call him.
he has 4 universities. He's the owner of Pomina University.
Are you saying he's the owner? I mean, he's the president, or what you mean by that?
The, he's the owner, I mean the owner, the man who built the university, who his family built the university. They have 4 universities in India, and he is the owner of this particular Pomina University.
Wow, wow, sounds interesting. Okay, yeah, you can go ahead. I just
Yes,
want to know.
yes. So he came there, started the children, the students' issues, started all their problems, and then had a discussion with them. And imagine this university school fees is almost is 2,200 per year, but they are giving me a program to pay at most 1,000 per year because of my work with the agency and my connection with the president of the agency. They are giving a program of at least 1,000 per year. Imagine. So they also help students in serious or crucial financial extreme that has some amount of money, they want to start it, but they're not finding their way out. And but they can afford some amount. You do that can also help them out for the sake of the relationship and future references. They can also help them. So yeah, that's it. Do that. In the next picture that you were showing, with the two lilies beside me, the one on the left is called Parvina Ma. The one on the right, I forgot her name. But they both work in the consular office in the National Consular Office of Kalinga University. Kalinga is also giving direct partial scholarship programs, as well as working with a lot of agencies. They also work with the Do That program and the Do That agency. So if you want to go to Kalinga University, you can pass through me directly. You can go to Iduda and just call my name, or you can directly contact the school and tell them, yes, me I will recommend that. this university to me, what facility can you give me? The reason I keep saying you contact these people directly is that people think that we only want them to come through us. No, we don't want you to feel like, I don't want you to feel like I'm having so much of a benefit. Yes, once I bring to the university pays me for that. That is a business. I understand that. But at least it will be genuine. No one will be scamming you. There'll be no form of fraud. There'll be no form of scam. It's a direct
Yeah.
connection out to the university. They pay me for that. So you don't directly have to come to me. What you can do, you can put on the university, just say 1 million way because you know, send me. Or you come to me, I can do your process if you trust me. So these programs are here. There are universities here that give me scholarship up to 700, 800 per year. The only thing about this university like giving up to 800 is that you're not still in the hostel. So you have to stay outside on your own. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. That's a partial scholarship program.
Okay. So thank you so much for that information. I believe that most of our guys who are following have understood most of the information that you provided, and that's very awesome. So let's touch lastly on role model, and see how you can provide seamless information like you have already done for the other two topics that we covered.
Okay.
In your thoughts, what are role models, and why do you think people should have a role model?
All right. So thank you, comrade. The thing is, most of us in Liberia, we wake up in the morning and we feel, I want to become a psychologist. I'm going to school for it. You go to school for it, get a degree, and can you sit back to your mom house or your father house, and you're servicing Pepe Canada's name when it's so as to do it ever since. But in your career plans or in your career pathway, it is very essential to find a role model that you can physically access or physically contact that you can meet to get inspiration from. Most of us have chosen the wrong pathway or wrong career path or gone the wrong way of life because there was no one to direct our steps. There was no one to advise us, no one to give us hints, no one to open our eyes, no one to tell us directions to take in terms of finding a career path that will give you a good earning or a good income. So we end up choosing things randomly and we end up having no contact for these things we have chosen and we become jobless. So let's take, for example, I'm giving two persons right now. One person that didn't choose career, role model, and a person choose a role model. A person that didn't choose a role model woke up early morning, want to become a biotechnologist, got a program, went to school, got a degree in biotechnology, and went back to Liberia. Sitting down, no one to contact, no one to direct them, no one to push them, no one to connect them. And they look for a job for the rest of their life and they can't find. Let's take, for example, another person who had a role model. He saw this biotechnologist who is already working with agencies or companies that are making money, and he's a reputable person there. And he has a career in biotechnology, is specific career path that is earning him a good amount of money. Now, this role model also has other career path that is not his in the same biotechnology, but he's also making money. So if you contact this guy and say, hey, I have a dream to become a biotechnologist, but I don't know how to go about it. I want you to be my role model. I will follow you. I will learn from you. I want to visit you on a regular basis. I want your advices. And this person go to this role model, connect with them, and network with them. And this person say, hey, you know what? This is what I'm doing. I'm a chemist in biotechnology. I do the mixing of the soft drink or the beverages. But listen, you can become a partner, a sales person. That career path is not ready for in Liberia. They will guide you exactly what is needed in that particular pathway. You understand it right? They will,
Yeah,
they
go
will
ahead.
think exactly which direct profession is needed in that particular subject or that back in the country. Because they are working in that career path, they are working in that particular profession for maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 years. They are making money for what they have, but they also know pathways that are going to make money in the next 2, 3 years. So they'll tell you, you know what, we're going to do biotechnology, but get your emphasis in botany. To tell you like that. From there, do lab technician. When you do lab technician, you come back. Mix it lab technician and biotechnology together, biotechnology BSc and masters in lab technician, you are good to go. They already know people that need these people and they can easily connect you, you can find a job. But if you don't have a role model, no one to direct you, no one will guide you. When you get a degree, even if you get a red degree in the red career path, in the red profession, who will put you where? In Liberia, it is a difficult place to find a job all by yourself. It is not impossible, but it's difficult. So you need a role model that will direct your path, make your mind mature about what you really want to become, and also give you the hope and belief that when you graduate this career path, there are places I'm going to help to connect you and you're going to find a job. From your beginning, it's not going to be $1 million, but you can sell for 500, 600, 700, or at least upkeep yourself until you find a better job. That way you can have passion for what you are doing. But imagine, I know if it would be master's in biotechnology, librarian regretting his teaching. I will not call his name for some reason. If you're listening to us, you will know that I'm talking to him. We got a master's in biotechnology in Singapore right now. It should be, people should be looking for a company, should be looking for companies like Coca-Cola Party, companies like Aquala, companies like Watch, companies like Blue Plates Mayonnaise, companies that are facing food should be looking for this guy, like looking for Diamond. But they will never look for him because he don't have connection with these people and he don't know how to find himself in these positions. So yeah, that's why I said you have to find a role model when you're looking for a career path. Find a role model in a particular career path.
Well, that's very, very, very much interesting. And I agree with you because that person is someone who is far ahead of you in terms of your career path, and you can learn a whole lot from them based on what they know and what they can offer you. So they can also be a guiding person who provides guidance for you and also pushes you to excel and give you the intricacy and the opportunities that lies in the field or in the career path that you are pursuing. So yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that, and thank you so much for the for the knowledge that you shared, for the splendid presentation. It was awesome. I mean, the whole lot that has gone across to our followers, those people who join us on the line and in our audiences and who continue to support this podcast. It has been very, very, very much overwhelming with the support and your comments. But I have some difficulties getting those who are commenting from us end. I don't know what I have to do any setting. Who are commenting from my end or who are reacting from my end, they are not appearing on the stream. That's one of the difficulties that I'm having. I don't know whether it has to be a different setting that can bring them on because there are others who ask questions, but then you're not. It is not appearing here unless you're on from your end. It's appearing. Those comments and those reactions are appearing from your end.
I don't know why, but before it was automatically appearing from both sides. I don't know why today is not appearing from both sides. Like the previous podcast that we've been having, they were all appearing together from your side, from our side, they were appearing and we were highlighting all of them. I don't know why this time. So you can just whisper the questions because you know my side already 11 now.
I
Eh?
only have one. There's no question. There is no question. I only have someone who commented on your post that I am following. That was my Betty Lasborn Kupoke Sanga, who said he was following. That's all. But then on my post, I'm seeing that someone said that Perkins, I have a question. They should have just asked the question, but then they said Perkins, I have a question. They didn't ask the question. And besides the reaction, oh wow, some other people, yeah, leave some comments, but then we didn't see it. I have some questions. The person didn't ask a question. Someone said, "I'm watching you from my comfort zone." Yeah. So the person didn't leave any questions, but then the reaction here is up to 9. plus what is from your end. Agnes says she's watching from Minnesota. So Agnes joined us from Minnesota. She's watching from Minnesota. Makaya Wule was also watching us from somewhere in Lower Magibi County. Uh, this guy said he was watching us from his comfort zone. So we've been having people watching us from all across, and we are very excited. It is a privilege to take up your time to actually join our conversation and the Nexus conversation live. It is because of you that we bring this conversation. On Wednesday, we will scope guests that we will bring to have a wider discussion on other issues of national concerns. So we want to thank our discussant, Miawa Augustine Noah, who brought to bed very intricacies around careers and dreams, talking about opportunities, scholarship opportunity to pursue, higher education outside of Liberia, and he purposefully recommended, how you call it again? Recommended, how you call it, the agency? I do that.
He do
It's
that. He do that.
he do that. So he recommended, intentionally recommended he do that. And Miawotu is an agent of Induda. So in case you have an interest in studying in India, you can contact Miawo Augustine Noah. He will give you a seamless process and very successful process of pursuing your master's or your first degree in India. And from the fees that he just called, India, you go, or you can check on the net as we speak. India is among the fifth most attractive destination for international scholarship across the world. So if you check in India, India is among the top list for international scholarship across the world. And Indian universities are some of the best
True.
universities you can find anywhere in the world. So to pursue your international dream, to pursue your dream, right, because there are other courses that are not offered. Yeah, yeah, me call you. So there are other courses that are not offered in Liberia, that you want to do. Some of you want to be a pilot. I remember when we were in high school, someone wanted to be a pilot. He like, bro, how you be pilot? So once you say you want to be a pilot, you're like, bro, meaning you want to go outside to go study. It's simple. So we are saying that India provide a brighter and bigger opportunity for you to achieve your dream. So contact me with Augustine Noah, who is an agent for EduDat, and then he can give you a seamless process to have a dream come true. So Miawe, thank you so much. Any closing statement? Then we can close for now.
Yeah. So I just want to say can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can.
So I was saying thanks to those who follow us. Thanks to those who follow us. Thanks for listening. These are things that we want everyone to know. It is good to get your first degree to a place that is affordable. Then your master's, you can start to search to other places that you have dream about going. For example, you want to go to America, UK. Only master's going ready to that kind of places or PhD. But to follow for BSc there is very expensive and it's not advisable. And for the career path, as I spoke about, a career that will help your family, as I said, living in Liberia is about survivability. And also, you need to find a role model that will help you out there to direct the steps, and guide you on what you want to become. So thank you for following us tonight. I'm Melwe Agustin Noah, a co-host of the Nexus Conversation. Thank you so much.
Well,
It's
thank you
already
so
11
much.
o'clock here. So, yeah,
I know you
thank
are
you.
leaving now. I know you are leaving. So thank you so much. Yeah. So I get our man just join me.
Okay, good
I don't
night.
bring me on camera. Azaro, come on camera, man. So just say hi to our audience. Just say hi to our audience.
I would like to say hello to everyone. Hello, 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 Chairman. How you doing? So I'm happy
I'm
to
doing
be
very good, my brother.
here.
Happy to see you.
Me too. I'm very happy. All right. Thank you very much. I will follow up.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, right after
Wow.
10.
Okay,
So
brother.
yes, yeah, so we have I will try to bring some of those interns online. I mean, not interns, but those that are learning here at the Orange Digital Center. Orange Digital Center now is Liberia's leading ecosystem for technological advancement. And every day we have over 50 to 75 young people coming every day to learn different skills such as coding, such as web design, such as different aspects of learning opportunities that are here. This is one of the best learning hub now in Liberia. So we are excited that we are making those contributions in our society and we are empowering the next generations of leaders and tech enthusiasts. Thank you, Mary Noah, for joining us. We say you can enjoy your night.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Good. Good night, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, yes. So that's how we try to close today's edition of Nexus Conversation live. We had our brother, our Augustine Noah, who was providing information around career dreams and international scholarship opportunities. Also, he talks about having a role model whenever you are pursuing your education. It's good that you have guardians, and as you pursue your education. So he also talked about that, and he said he can be contacted in case you have interest in studying abroad, in studying in India. He works with an agency that give you a seamless and very credible process to acquire international scholarship in India. So we encourage you, in case you have the interest to study abroad, to contact me with Noah or reach out to me. I can directly contact him or help you to reach out to him to start the process. So thank you so much. This has been another editions of Nexus Conversation Live. We want to thank all of those who follow and leave comments and reaction to our post. We want to thank Washington, Ed Newman, Fatu Gibson, Harry Silwo, Masmus Selif, Precious Titi Mason, Lawrence Deyuga, Frank Alfonso, Preston, uh, Preston Jacob Wito. We also have D Fiso, Ma Betty Lasbon, Cooper K. Sanga, Bo Harris, Prince Belima, Washina, Oracle Washina. We want to say thanks to all of you who left comments and who watch our live podcast. We value your contribution to what we are doing. And as we go along, we will provide you with seamless information and informative information that can transform our sectors. We also invite people who will come and bring long lasting opportunity. We want to congratulate all of those graduates that are graduating from the University of Liberia beginning what this week? Yeah, the program and ceremony starts this week and it continues to next week. So we want to say congratulations to all of our graduates every year, like we oppose 10, let's say hundreds, thousands of graduates out. We should begin to provide a space where we can be able to provide jobs, opportunity for these people as they leave the various universities. We also have to provide opportunities for our young people. I mean, in the area of vocational education, in the area of international scholarships, where Liberians are very eager to explore and gain international scholarship abroad. We hope that government and private institutions can begin to provide that kind of a space, that kind of an opportunity. The Liberia has a very huge potential in young people, and that has to be tapped into and it has to be fully utilized for the growth and development of our country. We want to say thank you for always joining us. This has been a Perkins Excellent Boy and Meow Noah presentation. Until we meet next Wednesday, we should be hosting, I mean, this Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, we should be hosting a couple of young people. We hope to have Lawrence the Yuga from the Painesville City Corporation, and they always call himself the youth focal person for Painesville City. So Laurie Dega is actually a youth focal person. I was looking at the possibility of having some graduates from the University of Liberia to kind of reflect on their journey while it's in the University of Liberia. What were the successes, what are the challenges, and what are things, what are adjustment or modifications that needs to be made to make education more, more favorable, more enjoyable at the state-run university. We all know the scenario as it is now. The University of Liberia has triple D's, and how can we sort of reduce that triple D's to maybe one D, where it is a competitive process to enroll at the Universal Library. Also, it's a competitive process to also live at the Universal Library that students can begin to really graduate in year three at the Universal Library to offer a 3-year bachelor degree program based on the speed and accuracy of that students. We can begin to talk some of those things to revolutionize education, and that is what we envision. That is what we want to see. We want to see Liberia's educational system taking up a different and improved that trajectory. If we do that, we begin to provide and provide better quality education to our citizens. That is what we need, and that is what we must get. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll now leave you, and then we'll join you on Wednesday. Thank you so much.